Hello and welcome to another episode of SoFly Trip Videos. My name is Mitch, and Yilma and Aldo are not with me because they are actually currently up in the middle of northern Temagami on what's the third week of a 3-week brook trout guided fishing trip. So it's just me, but it's starting to turn to fall here in southern Ontario, and wanted to take a trip back to some warmer times in the spring when we went down to the Bahamas, Long Island, with Gills Fly Fishing International for just a friend group trip. And what a trip it was. Long Island, Bahamas. Here we go. Are you seeing this? It's insane.
It's insane.
Like, the view from the house is insane. We just got to the house that we're staying at. Gil was like, oh man, you guys are going to freak out when you see this place. And we did. We freaked out. It's sick. It's amazing. It's like this wicked house, all kinds of rooms, everything else, big property. It's like off the main road, like down like a sandy, sort of, what would you call that? Like a trail road kind of thing,
Cottage Road.
Yeah, cottage road. Anyway, the view's insane. Like when you step out of the front door, this is what you see. Look at that. It's ridiculous. Huh?
Eh?
Now we're going to walk down to that beach and we're going to have a little swim, eh? Me and you?
Oh my god, please.
Let's do it, baby.
Mitch, put out your first impressions of the Bahamas? What do you think?
I think the first thing I said was, why do we live in Ontario? Oh man, hey, I love Ontario, but like, geez, man, it's been a long winter. So getting down here and being able to enjoy 28 degrees and sun and the bluest, tealest water you've ever seen in your life slaps. It hits different after a long, cold winter,
It shallaps.
There's a lot of ice fishing, a lot of snow, stuff like that. So, got my tootsies free, got the sand blowing. Look at these little things.
I don't know how little they are.
You guys aren't against eating like fish off the carcass, are you?
No? What are we having for lunch?
We're just grilling some fish. We're gonna make a little papaya salad, and pretty much it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Papaya salad.
We
Sick.
got some snapper courtesy of Roman from last night.
Nice.
Pick up some nice snapper on this.
Snapper? Right on.
We caught last night.
That you caught last night.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, with my friend Mark.
You and Mark, yeah.
Yeah, Mark.
Look at Mitch here. Taking it all in. Nice. Nice.
So we've got Schoolmaster
Yeah.
snapper caught by yours truly last night from that rock right there, and we got a improvised papaya salad to go with.
Right on.
That
That's
is all.
amazing.
They were kind of a little bit too far out.
So good, eh? So good, eh?
You get those fish like that out there, you're just gonna wish. I've caught enough of them to tell you. When they want to run, they run. They take you for a ride. That's what they say down here. They actually don't even call them bonefish, they call them riders. The locals do.
Long Island Riders?
Yeah, just because of the kind of how they take you for a ride.
It's just wild.
Never bonefish, everything, man. I've never fished this kind of salt before. The only salt I've done is redfish in Texas. Okay, so this is wild, man. So the first day when we got there, we all got our fishing gear ready and went out to a salt flat that the team had found and decided it was worth checking out as they explored the island and got to know the spots. And this salt flat was really cool. It was like this huge flat that actually used to be a place where they took salt and harvested salt from. So it's really shallow, and there's just a ton of bonefish holding in that bay. All little kind of smaller bonefish, but a few bigger ones too. But we went there in the evening and made some first casts in Long Island, Bahamas, and got into some pretty sweet fish. Actually got my first bonefish that night. Everybody caught a bonefish in like 2 hours, which is amazing. And we saw tons of fish. And like pods of them.
Tons.
So
You saw your first tailing fish?
I caught my first bonefish. And it was just a little guy, you know, just a little happy little buddy. But it was really cool to catch one. And so that's it, man. Like, that's the first day. And like I said, you know, like, we've got 4 more full days of fishing. 4 full days. Like, we haven't even started yet, and it's already like, that was a good trip. It's gonna be good. I could do background singing. Ready? Only me.
People who aren't in the army don't want to deal with.
Hey Mark,
Hey.
you ready to hit the flats, buddy?
Yeah, dude. Oh.
Yeah, you can swear.
Oh, yeah.
We can bleep it out if we need to.
All right.
We got Dan behind the camera. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
What's up, boys?
Yeah, we just got some iced coffees. I like destroyed mine. Breakfast Sammys.
Real coffee.
Yes.
Learned about Francis is his name?
Francis.
And his operation.
Yeah, and he like rebuilds boats that he finds in the mangroves that used to be drug running boats.
Yes.
Man, so cool.
So
Like,
cool.
who else? Where else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the days on the trip, we actually got the chance to go out to a flat and fish further out into the ocean. And it was a flat kind of like on an island that was further out and really like a really cool place to just explore and see what was out there. And yeah, we went out and got into some really amazing fish and just some of the most beautiful water you've ever seen in your life. Like, just absolutely incredible place to fish and hang out for an afternoon.
Coming in with a load of marijuana.
Okay.
When it came around the point, Punk Point, the DEA was there waiting. So the minute the chopper came up, the guys took a jug of gas, threw it up in the front, and shot a flare into it, and jumped out and let the boat go up into the mangroves.
Come on.
Yeah.
This boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, Charlie, turn this on, please. So.
We're about to launch the boat, one of Francis's boats, and fucking hit the flats, man. It's gonna be a good day.
It's gonna be just as good as yesterday. Cheers, boys.
Boink!
Cheers, boys.
Bink!
Boink.
He just explodes. Oh.
chum bucket
He won't know until he sees this.
until he smells it. I'm gonna go with one of the golds. Have you used any of your gold ones yet?
No, I haven't.
I will let you know how it goes.
How
I
it
like
golds?
How it golds. I like it.
Nice.
You gotta open. You gotta. With the gold,
Get a shot of that.
We're the opposite direction though, Dan. With the wrong.
Yeah, you're the wrong direction.
I will always love you. What is the song?
That's not it at all.
Is that not it?
That's the wrong movie.
Which one is this?
Rum.
The rum.
Dan, what just happened, dude?
Finally secured that PB bone, and with like the best people in the world around me, like I literally couldn't have done that without another 3 sets of eyes spotting. Cause like we had probably seen, making our way down from the top end of this flat, we had probably seen a dozen fish. Had like 4 or 5 good quality chances. One specifically, I just kept, I wasn't patient with it and I blew it, and then a couple other ones just couldn't, you know, secure the placement. And then we're kind of getting to the tail end of the flat here, and we started seeing some more bones. And then it was, all of a sudden it was just like, we see the one, it's dark, it's visual, it's flat calm essentially, and the guys are just like, 9 o'clock, find it, pitch to it, first cast. It was just like the bone just turned. It was, as soon as I twitched, it was just an instant turn, and like before you know it, I was on. Everyone's yelling and screaming. I'm stoked.
I was yelling a lot.
It was incredible bonefish stock. Like,
And you deserve this, brother.
Rums and beers, boys?
Fuck.
it's about time, I guess.
Woo! One way to do it.
What up?
Getting some wood for the fire.
We're gonna get some wood for the fire. make bonfire on the rock point there. Try to catch some snappers with the guys tonight, and soak in a pretty incredible day of fishing with the guys.
That's rad.
Whenever, man.
It's a grunt. It's a grunt.
What, is a grunt bad?
It's not as nice as snap. What the schnapper?
Yeah! Yeah! Nice.
So that's it. That's the trip to Long Island, Bahamas, with Gills Fly Fishing International and a group of really nice people, nice guys. You know, shout out to Mark, Roman, Dan, of course Gil. You know, you guys are a really cool group to explore this place with, and it was super special. You know, we go on these trips with people to different places all around the world, and you know, sometimes we don't even know each other, so it's like you don't really know what you're getting into. But you know, when you get out and fish on the water and get to know each other and just have those moments of you know, connection in really incredible places, it like makes a really cool kind of first way to meet new people. And so thanks to you guys. It was a really fun group to get to explore the Bahamas with. If you want to take a trip like this yourself, you can find all the links to Gills Fly Fishing International in the YouTube section in the description. So check that out and definitely go with them. It was special. So thanks, Gil, for having us down to explore this place with you. And thanks to everybody that was on the trip. It was awesome. One for the books.